Super Bowl rings, I just want to play off. Gotta go hard, I can never play so.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle.
Honey, I dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all. Dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, honey, y'all, dash, yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. Stay on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Eat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash, honey, y'all dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. There's no need in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
Keep playing hard. Play. Move the team. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, G. Go. Forty. Tempo. Play.
Now Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
We got this. Run left. Switch. Hey, check Mike 57. Curry. Slam. Check. Good.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now it's Wilson. And an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
57 to Mike.
On third down, Wilson. Flush to his right. He makes Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Let's go, let's go.
Result of the play, first down and 10.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go 14. Check. Good job right there. Check safety.
From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. He lets it fly from Lockett, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike, 57. I got you.
Here's Wilson to throw again, eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Gordon. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Let's go, D. 57 for Mike. Watch 57. Watch the screen.
To throw is Wilson on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. They get 8 yards back there, and they can use another one of those now on 3rd and 7. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. So give him the first down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. They'll try and run down here with Procise. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. 2nd down and goal. Wilson, he hits his running back, Procise. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
On 3rd and goal, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I like this effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs, because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down.
Hey. 57 to Mike. Strip the ball.
They run for it with Carson, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive... the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Fine, 90. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yeah.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Wilson back into his end zone. Steps away to his left. He's going to take Wilson. Hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
And the Seahawks had a couple of extra DBs going with the dime look here.
Indeed, 6 on the field. From the gun, it's Wilson. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. And he'll go down in the end zone. Down goes Wilson. It's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 76 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, his big defensive lineman, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll run it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Wilson going to throw again. Buying time to his left. He'll take a shot for the... And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Come on, let's go.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Procise, 75 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Now Wilson. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're starting to put some space here. First quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And now he's going to use his legs. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wilson leaves this one with Penning. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Right there. Hey, alert.
At the 47-yard line.
On second and a yard, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Wilson going to hand it to Procise. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Wilson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now it's Wilson dancing to his left. It's caught, Lockett, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Mike 49. Cut.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got Lockett.
And not all spectacular catches are the result of a pass that maybe was not thrown quite right. Sometimes it's thrown in the perfect spot, and you have to just go get it. He did that right there.
No fear there in the middle of the field. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Wilson, he'll find Metcalf. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. To throw is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Trey Flowers picks it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 36-yard line.
From the 36, Wilson being chased out left. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Hey, check, Mike 57, Mike 57. 14.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flushed out right, and an alley to run.
You and I both know most coaches are really fearful about their quarterbacks running with the ball. They don't want him to take that big hit. I don't think they worry about that with Russell Wilson. He's so smart in what he does, and we just saw it there on that scramble.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up second and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Watch 88, watch 88. Butt set, butt set.
Now Wilson throwing again. Flush to his right. And he's going to... Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Wilson now to throw on third down. Sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Wilson steps away to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Hey, pick your game up. You go tight. You got tight.
They go play action now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Wilson to the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Josh Gordon. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney and the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After the interception, here's Wilson. He'll dump it off to Procise. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Wide, get wide. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Play action. Now Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. So that one will be accepted. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Michael Kendricks. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. Flushed out right. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Now Wilson on 1st down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
57.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. The Seahawks on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'm going to come back to you.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He hits his running back, Procise. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And that's complete to Luke Wilson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Wilson now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Throwing again here, Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else. It makes it dramatic.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I'll go special. I'll go.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So the victory here for Seattle, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.